Good morning to you. This is News 14 Carolina Meteorologist Matthew East, and this is the May 27th edition of the Carolina Weather Video here on this Wednesday. Let's take a peek at the radar during the 5 o'clock hour this morning. And again, just like yesterday, we have some pretty heavy rain that's been occurring up in the mountains and the foothills this morning. And also, there's a little area of low pressure right at the edge of your screen here, right at the edge of the window, approaching the Outer Banks. It's offshore this morning. That'll skirt through the Outer Banks this morning. Temperature-wise, still very mild, very humid across the southeastern and the southern plains portion of the country. But notice there's that drier air that's punching down as far south as Kansas and western Oklahoma this morning. And that drier air, at least slightly drier air, will be working our way with time over the next couple of days. I think it gets here this weekend, but still very humid, tropical type of air in place today. Now, I mentioned that little low pressure along the coast. It's an interesting forecast feature today as it's situated roughly right there. And remember yesterday we were seeing this feed of deep tropical moisture all the way from the Caribbean Sea right on up into the Carolinas. Well, today with that low pressure there, it's sort of disrupting that fresh feed of tropical moisture. Now, it's certainly still very humid, but there's just not a constant new supply of the deep tropical moisture. So I think we're looking at some scattered showers and storms today, but probably not to the overall extent and coverage of what we've seen the past couple of days. Here's your upper air map valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Trough back here in the Plain States. That is sort of driving a cold front eastward with time that'll eventually usher in some slightly drier air for the weekend. So here's the map for today. This is off the NAM model, the preset this afternoon into early this evening. And I think we're just going to sort of broad brush it here and call it scattered showers and thunderstorms today. And there still could certainly be some heavy downpours and some localized flash flooding issues. And then as we get into the day tomorrow, as that cold front gets a little closer, look very carefully. Notice that little kink in the isobar here. It looks like we'll see what we call a Piedmont trough develop, and that oftentimes enhances the coverage of showers and storms around here. And I think we probably see that occur tomorrow. So it looks like a pretty good coverage of showers and thunderstorms for our Thursday tomorrow. And then that front gets even closer. It begins to sweep into the Carolinas Friday. This is Friday evening. I'm going to maintain the chance for a few thunderstorms Friday, but the better moisture will be shifting toward the coast, enough so that, hey, there's the map for Saturday afternoon. I've gone with a dry forecast for Saturday and a warm forecast for Saturday, mid-80s. For our high temperatures out there around the region. Now, it gets a little tricky for Sunday. I've left the forecast dry, but let me go ahead and outline one of the concerns I have here. Now, again, this is still Saturday's map, but notice this complex of showers and storms over the Great Lakes and the Ohio Valley. That's what we call an MCS, or a mesoscale convective system, and that'll be dropping southeastward, and it's possible that could hold together enough to bring us some type of shower or storm chance Sunday. That's sort of an outlying possibility and one you really can't diagnose this far in advance. So again, this is Sunday's map off the GFS. I have left Sunday dry with this morning's forecast package, but just keep it in the back of your mind that we might try to see one of those decaying MCSs roll in here from the north and west. And then we get back into a pretty muggy and really warm pattern next week. That's Monday, that's Tuesday. We'll begin to get back into the chance of some scattered afternoon thunderstorms, and it gets pretty warm. Highs mid to upper 80s early next work week, and some spots could even try to make a run at 90 degrees at some point during the first half of next week as we see the subtropical ridge sort of build back in over our area. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Have a great Thursday, or I should say Thursday coming up tomorrow. This is Wednesday, getting a day ahead of myself. Have a great Wednesday, then a great Thursday, and God bless.